Let me tell you something. Guns don't kill people. Ivan Drago kills people with his fist.
You know what I am? I'm a people person.
4 of our operatives got killed by this guy last night. I'll find him.
What's up, guys? Welcome to MaffmanJones Reviews. I am John Maffio, and today's featured movie is for another movie with yet another senior citizen action movie star. This one is Sylvester Stallone, and the movie is Bullet to the Head, which is based on a graphic novel and stars Sylvester Stallone delving into the plot, which has layers much deeper than Inception, I'm telling you right now. Sylvester Stallone and his partner go on a hit, and the hit goes wrong, and Sly's partner is killed. And now Sly is on a manhunt to find the guy who killed his partner. But he unexpectedly rams into this local cop, the guy from Tokyo Drift and Fast 5, and even though they have their differences, they must team up and band together to take down this force of nature that is Jason Momoa, this big tough guy with a ponytail. He has a ponytail, that's right, and his surrounding folks. I'm being quite frank here when I say that I had expectations for The Last Stand, and it was a decent action movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's not a good movie at all. And Bullet to the Head, I was expecting it to be a disaster. And walking out of it, I enjoyed Bullet to the Head so much more than The Last Stand, and this movie makes The Last Stand look like an amateur game. As far as the acting is concerned, everybody does a decent, serviceable job for what the movie requires. There are 2 bright shining stars here, though, and the first one is Jason Momoa from Game of Thrones. He plays the antagonist, and even though he doesn't have much to do, you could tell that he played a fun character who has a cunning and odd, obscure sense of humor. And Sylvester Stallone, he is so much better of an action star for being a senior citizen than Arnold Schwarzenegger is now, because he actually is jacked out of his mind. I don't know what he's doing to keep that body intact, but he still looks like Rocky from the 70s. Just in his posture and charisma alone, you get the feeling that this guy is pissed off, he's on a mission, and if you get in his way, he will murder you with a bullet to the head. Boom! That's the punchline. The action, for the most part, was mediocre with the exception of a last fight scene with axes. But the way it was choreographed and the way, again, the sound effects really came hand in hand here, because you felt, just like in Batman The Dark Knight Rises, you felt every punch, every kick, every stab, every bullet to the head. There I go again. You really felt the power and the gripping raw strength. I also really dug the atmosphere for this movie. It takes place in New Orleans, and they integrate with this movie a good sense of cinematography. Not really anything that stylish, but stylish enough to present a distinguishable factor for the movie. And yeah, the music is very jazz-like, very rock and roll, but it's very New Orleans. You get that Mardi Gras feeling. And finally, I stressed this before, but Bullet to the Head truly did succeed much more in just being simply a throwback to previous action movies of previous decades than The Last Stand. The Last Stand is chop meat compared to this movie. It is fair to compare Last Stand and Bullet to the Head, and just all the elements and components that they got for this movie, it just was conceived with better orderly execution than The Last Stand. Detriments to Bullet to the Head include awkward transitioning between scenes. There was quite a few of those. Really offbeat color filtering when they showed flashbacks. It wasn't necessary. And finally, because people were really surprised at this, a very terrible screenplay with awful dialogue. But the actors make it work, so it almost isn't a con. It's predictable, you can see twists coming from a mile away, and there's so many action cliches, but you know what? Bullet to the Head was a hell of a fun time. I really enjoyed it, and I would watch it again. I really would. And this may seem like a very low score for why I'm being so enthusiastic for the movie, but it's not that good of a movie, but I enjoyed it. It's 2.5 out of 5 stars. And also, I have a new rating system coming out soon. I'll make a video for it. Stay tuned for it. I really think you're going to have fun with this new rating system. If you have seen or want to see Bullet to the Head. Let me know whatever you want about it in the comments down below. Please like this video and subscribe to MaffmanJones if you enjoyed this review. Check out also my Facebook, Twitter, and We Live Film accounts down in the info box below. I am John from MaffmanJones Reviews. See you next time.
Bang, down, boom. It's history.